noises? How are you two making those noises?
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a box.
Hi, we're here with Ms. Tessa Honeycutt today, and we know that there's a need in our district. You know, parents and grandparents are raising children in a totally different generation, and especially if there's a large age gap. There's the introduction of technology. There's all sorts of things that are happening now that parents and grandparents just need a little extra support. And we're here today especially with that grandparent generation who's raising their grandchildren. We have Ms. Tessa Honeycutt. And Ms. Honeycutt, do you want to talk about some of the common issues that you're hearing grandparents talk about raising grandchildren?
Yes, absolutely. Our research shows that grandparents really struggle in the areas of having health issues. Sometimes they might put their health on hold to meet the needs of their grandchildren's health. We're also, in speaking with grandparents, we're hearing that they're experiencing financial strain, sometimes maybe even on a retirement income, and that's difficult to raise school-age children. So those are some of the primary issues we're hearing, as well as technology being a huge issue with a generation that might just be a little bit older and have a difficult time navigating some of the programs that schools are using now, like School Status and GroupMe or Active Parent. Those can actually be barriers to grandparents who are raising grandchildren, we're finding.
And trying to figure out what's safe. How do I keep my grandchild safe online? You know, there are all these gaming systems and platforms that are coming out, and we want to make sure that the kids are safe, because those with ill intentions are actually using these systems to reach children too.
Absolutely. That's a huge topic in our community, our state, and honestly just for our nation in general. How do we navigate these technology systems and make these platforms safe for our children? And I do think oftentimes grandparents have a harder time understanding how to keep grandchildren, how to keep those students safe online.
And then I would also think just how to communicate with a child in a totally different generation than you're in, or what your children were in, and how children communicate differently now. So we are creating a support system and doing some meetings across the district, and you're helping us guide those. So can you tell a little bit about what we're going to be doing?
Yes, mainly we just want to create a safe, encouraging community for grandparents so that they can make connections with other grandparents who are raising grandchildren and have a sense of belonging to a community, so that they can discuss some common issues like communication tends to be one. The younger generation, they communicate quite differently from, say, a grandparent's style of communication.
Right.
And so that's something that's helpful to know. And also grandparents, when I did call my grandparents to ask some of the barriers that they may be experiencing, they mention code. You know, these kids talk in code now. I don't even know what they're saying. So I think it is a great idea, Dr. Brett's initiative for the district, to create an environment that is supportive, and we can just all share and learn.
Absolutely. So these are going to be available to you across the district. You're going to have school personnel there who will answer questions and guide some of it. We've got a outstanding counselor who's going to be there with us. So we would love to see you there. You'll see at the end of this video, you will see some opportunities to get involved. So we hope to see you there.
See you then.